that. Yeah, it looks better.
Alright, it's Monday, and this is the 10th or 15th time I tried making this video, so I said, you know what, I'm going to stop the video, and I'm just going to go grab the mail and buy some gas for the car, and mail was there. So we're getting the mail very, very quickly. It was a very amazing mail day, and I was going to make a video about my Welcome Back Cotter collection. I cannot find my binder, and one thing about my binder is that I don't know how many cards I need for my set, or how much I'm missing, and I don't want to pay $53 for a set, because essentially for an average condition card is about $1 a piece. 53 cards in the set, and there's no stickers, from 1976, and a set used to be anywhere from $12 to $20, and you might still be able to hit one for $20 plus $5 for shipping, but then when I find my binder, I'll find out that I have to throw away half a dozen or more cards because they're all duplicates, so we'll see how that goes. But I do have one card to show you from the set, technically, and this is from the Topps Vault, and this is the Vault blank back proof card, and I cannot remember what I paid, but it was probably under $10. These cards were very, very cheap back then, but unfortunately, if you find these blank back proof cards from the 70s, from Topps, the Topps Vault has just turned into a one-on-one generation, a site for the new issues. So the new issues come out and they make one-on-ones of every card, and then people bid on them, and the leftovers are sold for $10 a piece. So you can still get a one-on-one for $10, but it just whatever it is. But unfortunately, they decided to put the COA inside the holder instead of like this Bay City Rollers one over here, where the COA is outside of the holder. I don't know who thought that was a good idea to put the COA inside the holder. If I try to heat that sticker off, I'll probably rip it or damage it, and then just make a mess of things, or burn the holder or something like that. So we'll see. But I really want that out of there. I've wanted that out of there for the last 10 years or so, and there's a Vault sticker. So the Vault is no more than just junk right now, and there's not even a website you can go to for the Topps Vault anymore. Had great information. One of the things I stress is doing your own research, but when the research you did in the past is now gone. Lots of websites have disappeared. People don't keep up the checklist and information. I mean, there are sets that I'm working on from 2009 that do not have a complete checklist. It's absolutely stupid. So what came in the mail here? First thing, we'll talk about tape. That's everybody's favorite subject, is tape. And this is a Scout Patch vendor. I'm not sure I bought from him before, but he decided to ship them individually in 2 PWEs instead of one or some other kind of larger thing. So they came folded in this cardboard paper here, and he's taped all the patches. So sometimes the tape will come right off, and other times it'll thread pull and kind of damage the patch. So I will try to get these off here in an expeditious manner here. But like I said, I just don't want to rip the plastic, I mean, it's really, really stuck on there. The last thing I want to do is have a thread pull. I just picked some random patches along with some ones I need from my collection. This is Cooperation, Participation, Understanding, Spring 1986, Baden-Powell. Nothing special there, just kind of a patch to fill out the order. Because if you bought 5 patches, you got 35 or 45% off or something crazy. So the patches came out to a very good price. Unfortunately, this one is probably going to pull the threads on here, so we will take the tape off later here. Oops, it took the paper off with it. But this is Old Colony Council Heritage of 1975 for the 1975 collection. This one's a little on the smirched side. Boy, the threads are really smashed there. Must have been, I don't think the mail did that, but really smashed. And then there's this one here, Bucks County Council, BSA Bicentenarama 1975, and then 1776 to 1976. But it's a 75 celebrating the 76 eventual. But yeah, so you just have to be careful, because I pulled a couple of the threads off of there. You can see the loose threads now. So that basically damages it. This is a used patch, but still it could wreck a valuable patch. And then we got 2 more here. One I may not show. It might be a gift to somebody. I'm not really sure yet. I'm not really sure on that one there. And then this one here, I did not have the Philadelphia Council. So there is Philadelphia Council, Pennsylvania, CSP. Council shoulder patch. So Why do I have this space thing up here? Well, if you know from my videos that I collect space autographs, and I got one in today. The envelope was just right here. It doesn't say anything on it. And when I say that the envelope was right, just right here, it was, and now it's not. So who cares? It came from somewhere in the United States, and you don't need to know that because there's no return address on there either. And this felt kind of full and big, and there was stuff in here. I'm not sure if there was an extra piece of protective paper in there, but I wrote to Richard O. Fimmel, and here's Richard O. Fimmel. He was a science chief of the Pioneer Jupiter project. So the Pioneer Jupiter, Mountain View, California, science chief. I had crossed out this, whoever it was mailed to, and then he squeezed on there, Richard O. Fimmel, Richard O. Fimmel. So the autograph, his name, and then science chief Pioneer. That's really, really cool for him to sign that. But as we say in the videos, but he did not stop there. He gave me this one, Space Achievements. I'm pretty sure that that was not my envelope. Richard O. Fimmel, I think, and Pioneer Project Science Chief. That is very cool. Very, very cool. This one is from 1980. So this one originally was from 1975, and this one's from 1980. So that's really, really cool to have those. But again, he did not stop there. And he gave me some photographs. If I can remember where his address was and find it, Pioneer Odyssey, it looked like that it got caught up. So Pioneer Odyssey. I think it's probably from a magazine or something like that. And then he has autographed the back here, Richard O. Fimmel, Science Chief Pioneer. And then there is the planet in question right there. So that's really cool. And again, Richard O. Fimmel, Pioneer Project Chief Scientist. If you guys like anything space related, NASA related, this guy is on here. He's in this picture. I've already forgotten which one he might be. That guy right there. I'm not sure, but he's a fairly old guy, and with very good handwriting. Science Chief Pioneer. Looks like these were printed in 7 of 22. That's what it looks like. It's printed there on a code on a Snap. Oh, he went to Snapfish and had them done, so that's cool. So there's that one there. And then there is the spacecraft that we're talking about in the picture right there. The lighting is not great here, but who cares? So that is amazing. Again, I'll try to find his address and send him a postcard and thank him so much for the request, because that's really amazing. I think I mentioned that I had a great uncle that worked on Apollo, some capacity there, and that probably prompted him to, I talked about my astronomy merit badge and all the different things I was studying and that sort of stuff in space, collecting posters and that kind of stuff, so that's really cool. Amazing success with him. I wished I could do a different video showing my Welcome Back Cotter collection. All I can say about that is don't overpay because it was a budget product. Empty boxes look like they're $20 to $25, $30, $40 for an empty box if you can find them. They used to be a quarter or half that. I think they were $5 at one point. Base cards should be no more than $1 in relatively good condition. So if you're building the set, you don't want to pay $53 for the set because it used to be a under $20 set all day long before the pandemic changed everything. As John Wade Boggs fan says, there are just a lot of cards out there that are low serial numbered or whatever. They're just going to be sitting there on the eBays and the COMCs until somebody is fool enough to spend, 3 times or 4 times the amount of money that the card is actually worth. And that is all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed that. I finally got an autograph request. There's going to be absolutely nothing in the next few days. And that is it for now. Really happy that I got something super cool in the mail, and thank you for watching.